Hey girl, hey! Hey boys, hey! Welcome back to my channel. It's Mama Beauty's here. Oh, I forgot to monetize this video. Oh well, it is what it is. I'll go back and monetize it later after it gets all the views that it's gonna get. But you guys, the YouTube is acting hokey lately and nobody's getting notifications when people are going live. People are being unsubscribed to people's channels without even unsubscribing. People are losing massive subscribers without doing anything. And so it's just been real hokey. I think that this change that they're making across YouTube for January 1st is really messing up things for everybody. So just look again down below and see if you have prayed. It's just a scooter, chill. And see if you're still subscribed because people are losing subscribers left and right. Now, just sitting the tea here, I probably wouldn't have left it here this long because it's really, really dark. But once you stir that up, it's not going to be that bad. So what I do is I get a slit spoon and I dig the tea bags out like this. Hey, Jelly. Kelly Jelly. All right, let me warm up my coffee. I've been trying to drink that same cup of coffee all day. So, these cooking videos will be much easier in my Patreon because I can take the tablet around the kitchen instead of having to have this big old laptop to be behind. But it's working. It's working. I'm not complaining. So let's fish the tea bags out of here. Got to be very careful when you use a small spout like this. When you don't use a regular tea jug, because you don't want to bust the bags on the way out, because I cannot stand tea and if it's not dark enough, you can squeeze the tea bags and it'll make it darker. But I like my tea a little weak. I don't like it super strong. But if you wanted to, you could take a spoon and smash that tea bag with a spoon, and then the slits would make it get darker in there. But I like it just the way it is. So we have tea, and I didn't have to boil a thing. So then I just get the sugar. I don't really have a special way of measuring. You guys are going to think I'm nuts. And for all you diabetics, please do not watch this next part, because I get crazy with the sugar. I know, it's a lot. Then we got to put the lid on it because sugar does not dissolve in cold tea very well. Make sure that it's on and give it the old shake, shake, shake. Yeah, Kelly Jelly. People tell me that all the time, that I make the best tea ever. So it's because I make it really sweet. It's not as sweet as McDonald's tea, though. McDonald's has been having some sweet tea lately. I think they changed their recipe, because I love $1 sweet tea from McDonald's because it's just so easy to grab and it's so cheap when you're out and about. But here lately, they've just put way too much sugar in it. And that you know it has a lot of sugar if I think it has too much. Oh, I forgot to run my dishwasher. Don't you hate when you do that? I use these little dishwasher tabs. And I forgot to put one in there and start it. That would have been finished by now. All right. So let's give it an old taste test. See what it tastes like. And more than likely, it always needs more sugar. No, wow, it's perfect. Stick it right in the fridge when I get my potatoes out. All right, and with the potatoes, I am going to, Rid of these tea bags. All right. So with the potatoes, we let all the starch go out of them. And because I'm trying to work on my eco foot stamp, I'm not using paper towels that much anymore. I'm using hand towels. So I got a clean hand towel and I spread it out on the counter because you have to dry the fries, you guys. The fries have to dry. And I guess there are certain things that you need paper towels for, and this is one of them. Becca, now that I see you here. Look what Becca handmade me for Christmas, you guys. Her hubby just dropped it off. She colored this herself. God is within her. She will not fail. Psalms 46:5. Becca, we are so much alike. One year, I didn't have money for anyone, for anybody except the kids. And I took my time all year to color everybody a picture. And I did the same thing. I gave it out to them in a frame, and it meant the world to me, just like you meant to me when I got that. So every time I colored somebody's picture, I was like, oh, I wish I could keep this. I like this. This is really cool. And to have one from a friend done for me means so much to me. And thank you, girlfriend. You guys give Becca a shout out. She is awesome. Good friends. Good food. What a day. What a day. So I'm just holding the fries in the bowl as I pour out the water. I'm going to get all that starchy water out. And then I'm just going to dump the fries on the towel and dry them off. It's a clean towel, so don't judge me. All right. And I'm going to use that same bowl to mix up my seasonings in. So the recipe says a teaspoon of olive oil. I don't even use that much. But I do get the light tasting olive oil because I made the mistake of getting like strong olive oil before and everything did not taste good. So I'm just going to take my little bowl that I soaked them in after I dry it out, and I'm going to dump just a teaspoon of olive oil in the bottom. All right. Then I'm going to take the sea salt. They say to get fine, to make sure you get fine. And I'm not going to put what it calls for. I'm only going to put half of that because I use garlic salt instead. So I use half the amount of salt that it called for so I can get I just use a Laura Lynn garlic salt. It doesn't have to be McCormick or anything. And I sprinkle that in there. All right, so I've got my little paste at the bottom. Then I'm going to take my dry fries. And I'm going to coat them with the olive oil. So I want to make sure that I get nice and dry because that water, if it's still on them, will block the oils from grabbing to the fry. So you really want to make sure you don't skip that dry step. Then we're just throwing them in the bowl. Oh, this is going to be yummy. Oops, one hit the floor. Are those okay for, is raw potatoes good for dogs? Is he okay eating raw potato, you guys? Hi, everybody. Or do I need to pick that up? Let me know if I need to pick it up. Or I'm going to pick it up anyway, just in case you can't have it. All right, so then I usually get like a little spatula so I can get all the goodies that are on the bottom of the bowl and get them on the fries, and I just stir them around, coat the fries with the seasoning and the oil, and just get it all on them fries, y'all. So I just stir it around, coat the fries with the oil, the garlic, and the salt. They're ready to put in. Now, in your air oven,
Well,
It won't hurt him, but the garlic might. There wasn't any garlic. It was a plain potato. I hadn't put it in there yet. But I got rid of it, so it's okay. I love you guys. You're silly. Okay, so now Gage is watching me, you guys. It's a good thing it's not one of the other videos. Yeah. I need you to help me put a screw in. Okay, so you get your fry basket, you get your little rotisserie stick, and you stick it through your fry basket. All air ovens come with these attachments.
damn.
So in an air oven, you can rotisserate, you can fry, you can cook frozen chicken nuggets, you can cook frozen food, you can bake anything, you can bake a pie. I mean, it's a real oven, it's a rotisserie, and it's a fry daddy. So it is great. So you just put your little thing in the basket, and then they give you these amazing little screws to hold them in place.
I'm so happy. I have no idea.
What did I do with the other one?
What?
Oh no, one of my screws is missing, and it was here when I showed it to them earlier. There is no telling what I did with it.
Okay, where is it?
Oh, that ain't good. So when I showed y'all that screw earlier, I don't know what I did with it.
Hey, time to open your mouth.
That's probably the worst part about it, is the whole not being able to keep up with the screws. So let me put this one in and see if I can find the other one.
Why am I so excited again? I have no idea.
I cannot believe I lost the screw.
Lost the script?
Yes, baby loves. Yes, I did. I had to have stuck it somewhere around here, though. Right, I hear a screw. Yay!
Yeah!
You see how my countertops are? It blended in there.
Well,
They said, hey, Gage. Kelly
Hi.
Jelly said, hi. They said he's as cute as me. He needs a haircut. He's cuter, though. He definitely needs a haircut. Be glad you guys can't see. He needs his ears cleaned. He barely let me cut his nails. He just doesn't like the way all that stuff feels. Ah, sorry, I didn't know you were beside me. Love you. I don't want to get lipstick on your face or lip gloss. Okay, so now we're good. It's not going to go anywhere. Your rotisserie's in there. Hi, Save Robbie. Yeah, I need to do that. There's only 2 of them though, so I only got to keep up with those. I was keeping it sitting on top, and then I showed the screw in my last video, and then I lost it. So then you just put your fries right in there. It opens up. What? Baby, I didn't mean to step on you now. You just dump them right in the basket.
it's a tragedy.
I smell the garlic. Close it up.
Tragedy in the crate.
And then you get your little handy dandy.
Also, I heard that you dropped something. What did you drop, Mom?
I don't remember what it was, baby. And you just put it in there. Now I'm going to move the laptop so you guys can see how it goes in.
It's going in.
So
It's going.
what I do need to do, though, is clean this. I cannot have this like this. Watch out, baby.
Sorry.
Pretty please.
It'll stand right over here.
Okay, you can entertain everybody. Why?
Man, how far can I go? Can you still see my hand? Yeah, you can still see my hand. Still see my face a little bit. Alrighty.
Get all that off.
I'm a little side chef.
You are amazing. You're mommy's big helper.
You mean you're a little side chef?
Yes, he is. Now, normally, you guys, he's not 100 miles a minute like that, but he hasn't had his medicine because he's not in school, so there's no reason for me to medicate him. And that's how I do it. I do medicate him whenever he's in school so he can focus and be still, but we do not medicate him when it's vacation. There's no reason to. I can handle it. Now, if we were to be going out and around people, we would. but we love our high energy and we use it to our advantage.
Yes, we do. Wait, so going this way means I'm going this way. It's completely different. Going this way is like going to the left, but on the camera, I'm going to the right.
Yeah, it's flipped around, isn't it? Okay, so another amazing part about the air fryer is it has this little catch pan that goes on the bottom, and so you never have to clean it.
And if I'm going to the right,
I mean, you gotta clean it, but you don't have to like you do in an oven when you're having to clean all that stuff off of an oven.
The laundry room is like to your left. To like.
Lost my screws and marbles
right
a long time
us.
ago. Oh wow, you guys are funny. You're cracking me up.
The laundry room is like to the right for us, but it's to the left for you.
All right, we're gonna show them the air oven and all the dirty dishes I gotta wash behind it. Watch out. All right, so that's the air oven right there, you guys. Okay, and we're just gonna open it up. We're gonna put this on the rotisserating area in the oven. And so you hook one side in.
What
and then
sensitivity is this?
The other side goes down. You see how it's sitting in there?
What kind of quality is this?
You don't have to rotisserate the basket. Oh, that light is.
Why is it so
crazy.
blurry?
I don't know, honey.
Like blurry
Okay,
when you do
well, watch
this.
out, honey. Let me show them this. All right, so then it's so easy. You just close it. You're going to turn it on. Turn it up to 400.
400.
And we're going to do the timer on this side. You just got to go up to 25. And then bam. You're good to go. And your timer's going to go off in 25 minutes. And I will show you guys amazing crunchy fries.
And amazing.
Made with air and 1 little teaspoon of olive oil. And they taste amazing. They don't taste any different than the other fries. They're actually better. So, and then
I see a pizza button, fry button.
Mama Mime's riding his hoverboard. Oh, that's awesome.
That's a fun. I think so.
And so you don't have to really, and then whenever you get it out, you use this little thing to get it out, and then I just place it on I have this little dishwasher mat thing that I sit over here on my counter.
If you try to grab it with your hands, you're going to hurt your hands real bad.
Yeah, it's super hot. So.
Like lava.
All right, let me blow my nose over here real fast.
All right.
Oh, I forgot to put pepper on the fries, you guys.
No!
I'll have to do it after. I forgot to put the ground pepper on.
The pepper. It sounds like I'm saying Peppa Pig, but it's really Peppa.
Oh, you're so welcome. You guys are so welcome. And they're not very expensive. I mean, to be an oven and a rotisserie, I think it was $120 on Amazon. And I'm sure you could buy it for $100, not on Amazon.
What's this, guys?
It was a Christmas gift, though, so don't quote me on it. I don't know. I didn't buy it.
What is this?
Let me see.
It's like a little...
It's a rubber grommet. It's called a grommet.
What's a grommet?
It's a rubber piece that stops tubs up.
That's so...
So I did see that somebody else was covering the Allison case, but it really bothers me about the title, Hot Girl Missing. I mean, come on. Have some class. And anyone that is bad-mouthing this girl when she is nowhere to be found and her mother is in such pain and her friends and family are devastated that she's not here and you guys are bad-mouthing her and calling out her for this and that, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Music in the kitchen.
Yeah, there's a lot of space in it, and I put a 5.5-pound prime rib in there for Christmas, and it says that the max limit is 4 pounds, but I put a 5.5 pound in there. Granted, I probably cut off 8 ounces of fat. So 5 pound prime rib I cooked in there on Christmas, and it rotisserated just fine. So there's still a lot of room. There's enough room in there for a whole small turkey, but it cannot be more than 4 pounds or a whole chicken. And I'm going to be doing these recipes, so I will share with you guys. I'm going to make the barbecue rotisserie chicken, and I'll make sure you guys are here when I make that. I'm also going to be making, I already made the prime rib, the rosemary rotisserie chicken. And I use herbs like this.
You like my music?
I actually mince up my own herbs and dry out my own herbs. Rosemary, thyme, parsley. So it's super fresh and delish. So they give you another rotisserie rosemary chicken. You can make hamburgers in there.
What?
You can make, it also comes with attachments to hold like 5 kebabs. All right? 5 different skewers. So let's see if I can find those attachments.
I am so hungry. I'm going to go get bread.
Don't worry, I'll share my fries with you.
No.
So here are the attachments for the skewers. So they just sit right in here and down through here. The skewers even came with it. And they rotisserate as they're in there. And these hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 skewers, you guys.
What?
At one time.
I've got some pizza right here.
So you can make kebabs and skewers. This one is the one I really want to make. I'm going to make this one next. It's called spicy lime shrimp kebabs. And I want this so bad. I love lime in my seafood. Oh, ceviche is cooked with lime, and I even know an amazing shrimp ceviche recipe that I'll be sharing with you guys. Okay, baby, don't eat on camera.
Okay.
And then it's got these kebabs, beef kebabs, chicken kebabs, and then you can make fish in it. This is baked Parmesan fish. You can make a steak in it. You can make honey roasted salmon. You can do deep fried buffalo cauliflower, and it's still going to come out crispy. So it is awesome. Yeah, only George Foreman I have is the indoor-outdoor grill, and I love that thing. Yes, zucchini. They have zucchini in here. Here you go. Zucchini. Fried zucchini, you guys. Oh, yum.
Somebody's joining the show. Somebody's joining the show. His
name is Papyrus, guys.
His name is Papyrus. I am the great Papyrus. I'm totally not being controlled by a hand right now. And somebody's totally not acting my voice. Totally.
I have a George Foreman rotisserie that looks so similar to your air fryer. I bought it on a garage sale. I haven't used it yet, but it has similar attachments. I don't have a manual or a recipe book. That's fine, girl. I can help you out right here on this channel. We're going to be making all kinds of stuff in that air fryer. So you don't need one. You can pop yours out and just use it. They've got Brussels sprouts, so you can make Brussels sprouts in there. This recipe book came with it, actually. There's Parmesan fries. You can make beef jerky in it, you guys. It's a dehydrator as well. It's also a dehydrator. And so that's beef jerky, and it's got a teriyaki version, a smoked marinade, and a lemon pepper marinade. So it tells you 3 different beef jerkies to make. You can also make dried out apple rings. Right? It's just a vehicle outside, honey.
Apparently, I'm a flamingo now.
You can do dried mango. It's a dehydrator, and in 6 hours, you have jerky and mango and banana chips. So I love it. I love it. Now I haven't had it that long, so I haven't had. You can even make chocolate chip cookies in it. So pretty awesome. So whenever you're deep frying, I believe that it uses this basket. Wait, no, but I haven't deep fried yet. I think it uses this basket when you deep fry because it came with this basket. And I guess this is the shelf you make your steak on. Honey, you and the dog go play in the other room, please. Pray, it's not time to play with that right now while I'm online.
Yeah, right.
It's too much noise and racket in the background. May the booklet is online, just Google it. I lost mine and found it online. That's awesome, thank you. Wow, I'll give you my Parmesan ranch chicken recipe. It'll be fantastic in the air oven. Yes, it will. How long did it take the prime rib for cooking? An hour. It said 30 minutes, but it told me 30 minutes for 4 pounds. And so it was a whole hour for 5 pounds. Dries fruit, yep. Yeah, everybody hit the like button. I didn't monetize part 2 just for you. And so you can hit the timer button, and we've got 16 minutes until we have crunchy fries. Let's see, what else was I doing? I want some sweet tea. Where'd the cup go? And then I just get a little container like this, and I mix mustard and ketchup together. And I dip every fry in.
Can I do a trivia with them?
Yeah, hold on. My daughter bought me these 2 cookbooks. She bought me one for an air fryer, so I plan on buying an air fryer, you guys. Instead of returning the book, I'm going to buy an air fryer because I would love some air fried chicken. I should be able to do it in that air oven, but the air fryer looks so easy. That's what an air fryer looks like. It's just a drawer. So, I don't know. I may try some of these recipes in the air oven and see if they work just as well, and then I won't get an air fryer because I don't have a lot of kitchen space. She also bought me this amazing crock pot slow cooker recipes. And so I'm going to be making some chicken and dumplings, and some of these recipes in here look to die for. I mean, there's some, I didn't know you could make some of this stuff in the crock pot.
Papyrus is now a helicopter. Also, can we do the trivia?
Cakes and stuff. All right, Gage wants to do a trivia for you guys.
Alrighty. So this is the question. What is a triangle, yellow, and it has one eye? What is the answer? Say it in the chat.
What is a triangle and has one eye that is yellow? He said to say it in the chat.
Say it in the chat.
Somebody answer the poor boy.
I just want to do a trivia.
It's okay. You can do whatever you want, baby. I'm going to check on my ancestry and see if it came back. I doubt on a Saturday. I can't even think of what's triangle, has one eye, and yellow. A banana?
Oh, no. It's triangle, Mom. Not a curve.
Okay. A fish?
No. Got one more?
The dollar bill?
No. It is Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls.
Oh, wow.
Real super from Gravity Falls.
Is that your favorite character?
Yes, even though he's a villain, he is. Alright, on to cooking show now. Cook.
Okay, honey.
Ah! Just cook my hand.
All right, you guys, it says about my DNA. Ooh, it's being extracted. And they expect me It's being extracted right now. It's not even being analyzed, though, but they say that I should have my results by January 16th. I'm hoping it's a lot sooner than that. I'm so excited about that. Look what I've already done. I've gotten my family tree that far up. I'm at the bottom. My mom and dad. I've been able to go I've gotten both parents of both my grandparents, which I never knew before, and I was able to find out through the Ancestry app their names and stuff, and I didn't know that before. What they do is they find out all the records with that name and that birthday, and or even if you don't have the birthday, they are able to find it for you. When you search people on Ancestry, it's crazy. But they probably are going to clone me somewhere or have my DNA. I'm so excited to see the results too. And also the air fryer is blowing out hot air out of the back of it the whole time. So it also works great in the winter to warm up the house a little. Hazard sign. He said it was the dude from Gravity Falls. What was his name?
Bill Cipher the Triangle.
It's Bill Cipher the Triangle from Gravity Falls. So if you don't watch Cartoon Network, you won't know what that is.
You mean Disney XD?
Oh, Disney XD. Sorry.
Disney XD, not Cartoon Network.
Yeah, you don't
and
watch Cartoon
also
Network.
Gravity Falls discontinued, so you can't watch it anymore unless if you go on.
Oh, you can only watch
Which
it
is what you're watching right now. So.
You can only watch it on YouTube. It's what you're watching right now. He told you, so. You're on YouTube, guys.
So just go click off the video and go live.
She said SpongeBob with a cold. I love it.
Oh, wait, what?
She said that the answer was SpongeBob with a cold. May ever.
No.
Good try, though, right?
Good try. It was, but he wouldn't have one eye. SpongeBob doesn't have one eye.
I'm hoping that these fries are done and I don't have to give them another 5 minutes. They should be done in 25.
No.
I'm hoping so.
Come on, Papyrus, pull with me.
Let's see, what else can I show y'all up in here? Let me show you this. This little angel of mine. When she was first born, look at my refrigerator magnet. That's my granddaughter, y'all. When she was little. Now she's blind. There she is again when she was little.
Planner Fry, if you're wondering what that is in the background.
And these are the magnets that I was talking about to the people that have kids with autism. They on schedulekids.com, you can get these little magnet things, and you put them up, and this is a backpack. There's set table. They come with so many different magnets, so you can have them visually see what they're expected to do, and then take the magnet off of the board and put it down when they do it. Like there's even one for potty. I mean, if they have to go to the nurse that day, go to school. You know, there's so many magnets that you can customize and just buy as a pack at scheduledkids.com, and it really, really helps. I mean, there's so many of them. I mean, there's fun ones too, like ride a bike, take a nap. Clean out your cubby or locker. Go to the zoo or aquarium. So they're really cool. Occupational therapy, if they have that. And so it really, really helps a lot to have those visual aids whenever you have a kid with sensory issues or autism or anything like that. This is usually how my house is all the time, with Gage running around like crazy and the dog chasing him.
Yeah, because I have a toy.
But I lock myself in the room when I normally do videos. Yes, Lily is precious. Very precious. It smells amazing in here. I want this fries right now. Gage, pipe down. Y'all go to the room.
I'm sorry.
Please. Yes, it is very awesome to know family background, since my dad died and my mom died, and I have no one to ask those questions to.
I'm tired.
I probably have family next door for all I know. Oh yeah, they're looking good, Shorty. Good, Shorty. Let me show y'all if I can. If it'll work.
Iris has this.
Crunchy fries. Oh, you can't see. They're already getting crispy and crunchy. Super excited. I know, I'm hungry, my friend. I'll take 2 of the nap magnets. Me too. Me 3. Me 3. All right, let's see. We can read some comments. See if anyone has commented. Ooh, Mama needs her glasses. Are they not on my head? Gage, have you seen my glasses?
I have no idea.
Oh. Let me see if I can find them.
I'm trying, everyone. And Papyrus is dead.
Oh, I know what I want to share.
Well, son of a shit.
I want to share with you guys. If any of you are about to have a surgery and your doctor wants to give you a nausea patch, do not take it. Don't take it. Because I found out today by talking to Chronic that that patch has a lot of side effects, and some people can have allergic reactions to them. Now, granted, I didn't have a full-blown allergic reaction to it, but it had a huge side effect, and it made me blind afterwards. And so I came out of surgery, I came home, I called my doctor the next day, and I said, I can't see. And he said it was because of the anesthesia, that is one of the side effects of anesthesia, and once it gets all out of my system, that I would be able to see. Well, the next day it was worse. And this nausea patch that they give you, they tell you to put on before you come to the surgery and to leave it on for 3 days after. So I called him the second day and I said, it's not getting any better. It's getting worse. I really cannot see. And he told me to take that patch off. And that's all he said. I didn't know. I thought it was time to take the patch off. I thought that he was still blaming it on my anesthesia and just telling me to take the patch off. I did not know that the patch causes this. And my vision has not been the same since my laparoscopic abrasion in May. And I have to wear glasses to read anything. Even the Mama Beauties that you have right there on my screen that you see is blurry. So unless I put glasses on, everything is blurry. And it has been like that since May. And I went and got my eyes checked, and the doctor said that I had 20/20 vision. I just have astigmatism in my right eye. And I said, but everything's blurry. And when I put the readers on, it clears it up immediately. But when I take the readers off, I can't see at all. Nothing. Because my eyes have gotten used to those readers. And so I just want to give a public service announcement to get Phenegrin from your doctor. Get a liquid Phenegrin if you can't take a pill. Do not get that patch. That patch is bad. It hasn't been around long enough. I know 2 people right now that have had horrible side effects from it. One 10 times worse than me, but it's something that can't be corrected. I mean, we're in December and I still can't see, and it hasn't gotten any better. None whatsoever. And I would have never even known it was from that patch if I hadn't had that conversation with her today. And it just triggered in my brain that doctor told me to take that patch off. But since it was the 3rd day of me wearing the patch, he said, "Do you still have the patch on?" I said, "Yes." And he says, "It's time to take it off." And I thought he meant it's the 3rd day, it's time to take it off, don't run it a 4th day. But when all actuality, that was the reason for my symptoms. And I can't remember what the patch was called. Hey, I made it. I have been one beyond all day with you. Just got done with my daughter's hair. Yay! This happens to my mama. Oh, I'm sorry, Tristan. Good thing they don't offer that patch in Connecticut. Good, Jackie. Don't take it. That patch is the devil. It has almost taken my life. Thank you for sharing that, Chronic. I didn't want to share your information like that, so I was trying just to speak about myself. But yeah, you guys, she had a bad reaction to it. And then for me to have that mild reaction to it and still not be able to see to this day, it ain't good. It ain't worth throw up. You're better off throwing up than taking that.
Can I do an outro when the video's over?
Yeah. Is it called an outro?
Yeah.
An outro and an intro. Okay.
An intro is when you start the video, and an outro is when the video.
Okay, he just taught me about an outro. He wants to do my outro. Okay, we'll let you do that. Every medicine has side effects, even aspirin. Be careful with everything. Yeah, but I've never had a medicine affect my vision, and the medicine's out of my system, and I still can't see. So I've had 20/20 vision my whole life. I can't even drive at night because I can barely see. Everything's so blurry. It's bad. Like reading the chat right now, I have to really focus.
I don't know.
I'm allergic to aspirin, so I can't take aspirin. I break out in hives. My throat closes up. I can't even take things that have aspirin derivative in it.
Done. It be done.
Yes, it be.
It be done. Good. It be done, guys and girls.
So then, love you guys. All righty.
This is mine, right?
See the brownness and the crunchiness? Oh, you can't really, can you? Well, they're crispy. There you go. You see them. Crispy, crunchy brownness. And then I just set it right there on that so I don't burn myself. Then I have to get a... I'm so sorry about all that background noise, y'all. I have to open it right there.
I'm real sorry, too. I just like running a lot.
Crispy fries. Then we can just put them on a plate. Look at that. Hold on. That's a French fry. Love it. And love you guys. All right? So I'm going to go and eat. And then I may come back tonight. I do want to go live in my Facebook group. Yeah, you're getting ready to go by. And then I love you guys so much. Don't worry if you can't make it into my Patreon. It's not a big deal. I'm still doing everything here that I had planned on doing here. I'm just diving deep into my mistakes in life, things that really messed me up in the Patreon, and that's it. So maybe you don't even want to hear these things. Maybe these things might be triggers for you. Maybe you don't need to know these things about me. So it's not a big deal that you're not in there, I promise. I love you guys, and I will see you soon.
Wait, outro.
He's going to do my outro.
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when. We'll meet again some sunny day.
Bye, girl. Bye. Bye, boys. Bye.